Stevies! Tell you what, it's been a while. Y'all have been asking, where you been? I know, been gone for a while. Harvest. Harvest is what is going on. And it's gonna take a while yet. We might be halfway done, but I don't know. It is super windy, but we're doing it anyway because I think it's like 59 degrees or something like that. Look real quick. Yeah, 50. Yeah, 59. Look at that. 59 feels like 52. I have a new camera. This is the DJI 360. We're in the 360 world. I never thought that would happen. I always said, and the editing that, it just looks like a pain in the butt. But the things you can do with it are what drew me to it. Yeah, 59 degrees. I've got some True Work pants on. I've got a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and this Harley hoodie that is super heavy. But yeah, so the DJI Osmo 360 is going to be our new vlogging camera, for at least for a little bit. See if it works out the way that I want it to or not. It seems fairly simple. I've never edited footage from it before, so you know we gotta learn how to do all that. But and the microphone that's in my helmet, I used instead of my microphone minis, I'm using my DJI microphone 2, and in this Shoei helmet, it doesn't really fit. I don't really have very much room to move around, so it's right next to my mouth. So like the bar's in the red constantly, but I don't know, hopefully that's not a big deal. Yeah, and I don't have a memory card in this camera since I totally forgot, but it's got like 100 gigs of internal storage at like 8K 30 frames per second. It's got like an hour and 40 some minutes. The reason that I went with the DJI 360 instead of the Insta 360 is because I'm like already into the DJI like ecosystem. I've got the batteries already, you know, crap like that. And it takes the same batteries as my Action 5, so it's hard to beat that kind of thing. I know the lenses on this aren't like removable and all that stuff like the new Insta is, but this with the Action kit that came with 3 batteries, a pole, the camera, the magnetic mounts, I don't even know, the cord or something like that or whatever, all that was $100 less than an Insta X5. And I got this whole 360 footage thing if I want to use it, or I can just keep it like right on me. But I think that like the motovlog game is being stepped up so much by this kind of stuff. I remember when we used to have to do which was a GoPro, because GoPros suck. Had to 3M tape mount the GoPro to our helmets, and then we had to have the cord that ran inside for the microphone, and depending on what microphone you chose, they'd pop all the time when you got up to speed. These are wireless microphones. The camera can be anywhere, and to get the footage that I'm looking at, I mean, all I gotta do is edit it that way, you know? So it might be a big pain in the butt. I don't know, because you like gotta edit everything twice if you still want to use your regular editing software. But, oh well. It is weird to look around because the grass is still like somewhat green, but like all the crops are taken out, so that like almost makes it feel even later in the year than what it is. I mean, I know it is like November. You know, man, it's just nice to be out on the bike. It's been, I haven't ridden since three weeks ago. This thing is filthy. My goodness. It's embarrassing. Yeah. The microphone mini like sits. Like I have the I have magnets taped to the inside of our helmets so that the microphone will just stick to it. The microphone too is just so much bigger, and the inside of this helmet is a lot smaller than my bell. Like the chin bar is closer to my mouth and stuff. So this camera will be cool, like if we ever get somewhere where there's curves. It's probably going to be next spring when we're in a different state, obviously, because Nebraska likes to build their roads flat and straight. Eastern Nebraska has got quite a bit of hills. There's no curves. Western Nebraska is primarily straight, especially where I-80 is. But if you go north or south of I-80, there's quite a bit of curve or hills. The Nebraska sandhills are very hilly in places. Lots of sand out there anyway. Biggest deposit of sand in the Western Hemisphere. Like as big as like the Sahara Desert. It's crazy. Well, going north is great in this wind. Going east, kinda. Well, you can hear it, sure. So I'm very interested to see how this is going to work. I do like the thought of this camera because when Amy's in front of me, when we ride, she always rides in front of me. I'll be able to just spin the camera around to her when she's talking. And then when I'm talking, I can spin the camera around to me. Though it might have been easier the way that I used to do it with just turning it by hand. But this is less work while I'm riding anyway. I can pay more attention to the road. This is always fun. The blinker comes on, but where are you turning? Oh, county road, okay. A lot of times they put their blinker on and slam on their brakes and then turn into a field right off the road. The battery life on this thing is quite amazing. All DJI stuff, except for some drones, have got the whole battery thing figured out though. My Mini 3 drone, Mini 3 Pro, Mini 3 Pro, it'll stay in the air for like 45 minutes. Like, I don't need to fly for 45 minutes. There is something about riding on this river. And now the sun is behind those clouds. I just got really, really cold. Like, dang. I have just realized that I'm a little ways from home. And it is getting colder out. Oh man, don't be a po-po, please. Po-pos don't drive them. Yeah, okay. Whew. So, everybody, we're not back yet. Harvest is still going on. We won't be back until after harvest, and then the weather's gonna get crappy. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for wondering where we're at. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more stuff like this, subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you know when we load up next. And until next time, everybody stay cool, and we will see you on the road. And I can't speed away because there's people controlling my speed in front of me, And I learned from a little bit ago that that is probably a good thing. So I'm not going to complain about it at all.